Well, a very good afternoon to you. Let's have a look at our EFL Championship opener, shall we? Welcome back indeed to Wrexham, and my name is Steve Jones. Well, a very good evening to you. I really do hope I find you well for a Monday, and welcome back to a slightly overcast but still warm North Wales. This evening, Wrexham opened their EFL campaign with a trip down to Cardiff. Safe travels to all of you who are going down there. Please, around about 3 hours 20-ish, depending on your mode of transport. Going, no, that's on the road. And it's around about 135 to 140 miles, depending on your route. What do we know about Cardiff City? Well, I've condensed it somewhat, but in 1899 the club was formed as Riverside AFC, and this was to keep the players of the Riverside Cricket Club together during the winter months. It's a bit of a repetitive theme, this one, when I've looked back at clubs various. And they played at Sophia Gardens, and they joined the Cardiff and District League in 1900. Now, in 1905, the city was given city status, and this is when the city title was added to that of the football club. And the first game at the new Ninian Park in 1910 was 1st of September 1910, where they stayed until 2009, when the Cardiff Athletics Stadium was demolished and the Cardiff City Stadium was built in its place, where Cardiff City are to this day. Now, in first team competitive games, we've played Cardiff 78 times before, winning 24, drawing 14 and losing 40, with 93 goals for and 129 against. Now, we haven't played Cardiff in the league for some time, obviously, with both clubs' statuses changing inevitably. But our last league game was March 22nd in 2002 in the aforementioned Ninian Park. 15,702 with 183 away. I think there might be one or two more this evening. It wasn't good, so a 3-2 defeat. Goals from Wrexham coming from Hector Sam and the guy who used to cause me so much trouble when I operated the scoreboard, Craig Falconbridge. Too many letters. And the last game we played was in the League Cup last season, of course. October the 20th, 2025, 10,563 on the racecourse. 1,249 came up from Cardiff for that one. 1-2 defeat, and Kiefer Moore scoring for Wrexham. When it comes to playing for both, there are 52 players who've donned the red and the blue. I've just named a few, as I always do. No particular order, just the way they came down in the list. Jazzy Barnum Bob was one, fullback Phil Bater, keeper Lee Camp, and keeper Andy Dibble. Striker Mark Harris, another goalkeeper in Chomp, Mark Howard. Defender Jake King, Kiefer Moore, of course. Striker Steve Morris, midfield man striker Kev Russell. Defender Billy Ronson, midfield man Mel Sutton. Former winger stroke physio for a short while, Mark the Doc Taylor. Another keeper in Gavin Ward, and two former full-time managers in Brian Flynn and Dean Saunders. Now, records against Cardiff City. The most appearances for a Wrexham player against Cardiff is Gaz Owen with 19, and the most goals is Steve Buxton with 4. Now, on this day, just mentioned the birthdays in this one. Kev Roberts, 37, who's just left the other Flintshire club. I believe he's gone to a physio. I know he's gone to a physiotherapy club, but at a club, but I can't remember which one it is. And former Wrexham centre half Dougie Tham, who is, of course, at Grimsby. So, well, before we go into everything else, warm welcome to Anthony Patterson, goalkeeper who's joined us from Sunderland. And I've already welcomed the other two guys, with Danny Imrie and Ben Whiteman. Welcome to you two gents as well. Going into this evening's game, we already know that Libby Kakachi and Josh Windass are missing this evening. Ben Sheaf being assessed as the club arrive at Cardiff. I would expect Anthony Patterson to make his debut. I'm sure he's had enough time with the lads. Not sure about the other two guys. Possibly may come from the bench, but we can go there full of confidence, I think. Obviously, it's not going to be an easy task. It never is going down there. But I think we've got enough in the tank to prevail. Who am I going to put the goals on? I'm going to go for a couple from Sam Smith, going for a 2-1 away win. I was about that one. So, as I said before, at the opening, safe travels to all of you going down. Have a good evening. Just make sure you bring the points home with you. I'm off to work through my favourite shift. I do not like afternoons at all. Some people, some people call it the back shift. I haven't worked out what that means. But that means, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch this evening. I'll just have to make sure I've got the Skybox set up and I'll watch it when I get home. So safe travels, bring the points home and be good down there, behave yourselves. Have a good evening, have a good day, have a good week. We'll go over what happened this evening tomorrow. Have a good day. In the meantime, as always, see you later.